What makes you smile? This is the final question in my recent job interview. What would you say? Perhaps you might say, what makes me smile is holding a brand new baby. Or maybe you might say, I smile when I really get organized. Or perhaps, I smile when I witness a random act of kindness. Yes, any one of those answers would have been terrific. Want to know what I said? I smile when the joy in my heart shows up on my face. Yeah, I didn't get that job. But isn't that the truth? We smile when we allow the joy in our heart to show up on our face. It's a simple process. So why is it, as we look around, we see so little joy on the faces of others? Eckhart Tolle, the author of The Power of Now, would suggest that we really can't experience joy, passion, love until we rid ourselves of mind dominance. All right, maybe dominance is a little strong, but can you recall a time when your mind silenced the passion in your heart? And what would happen if it couldn't? My husband Bob and I had been together for about a year when his father Lloyd had what we thought was a stroke. It turned out to be brain cancer. Now, if you had known Lloyd, you would know he was a retired educator with a passion for ballroom dance and an adoration for his wife, Betty. We watched over several months as the cancer slowly took away Lloyd's ability to do the simplest of tasks. To read the newspaper, to dress himself, to eat and tie his shoes. Oh, but I wish you were there. That balmy October evening, the anniversary waltz filled their living room. Betty, get my shoes. We pushed the furniture aside, and Lloyd took Betty in his arms, and they danced. They danced the most beautiful waltz. It was amazing. And if you were there, you could tell. He didn't dance from his head. How could he? He danced from his heart. His mind couldn't silence passion in his heart. And while his mind couldn't, perhaps there are times in our lives when our mind just shouldn't. Come with me back to 2005, March 13th. You could smell the jasmine in my living room. You could hear my son's baseball cleats across my tile floor. Click, click, click. Mom, do you have a minute? Sure, Jordan, what's up? Courtney's pregnant. I'm going to be a dad. My son Jordan, he's usually intelligent. He's athletic. He's good looking. I know what you're thinking. He must take after his father. But he was 15 years old. Have you ever had to give guidance to a child in a difficult situation? Where did your guidance come from? Did it come from your head? Or did it come from your heart? I know where my guidance came from that night. Jordan! What are you thinking? How could you be so reckless? Do you have any idea how much it costs to raise a child? And how do you expect to finish high school? Oh, you will finish high school. Yes, I guided him. I guided him for about 13 days. I reminded him every opportunity I could. the awesome responsibility he had before him, until finally, Mom, stop. Please. I don't need another lecture. I need a mother. He was right. I mean, I have been acting like a father. He needed a mother. I'm not suggesting there haven't been lectures over the last 3 years. There have been a few. But there have been times where Jordan and I have learned to take the opportunity to listen to the guidance in our hearts, and not always our head. And you'll be happy to hear, baby Charlie will be 3 in July. And Jordan's a wonderful, loving Baba. And he'll graduate high school in June. Perhaps I didn't get that job that day because I couldn't think of the answer to the question, what makes you smile? But life is not always a thought process. There is joy in your heart. Let it smile. There's passion in your heart. Let it dance. There's some wisdom in your heart. Let it guide you. Life isn't always a thought process. Sometimes life is a process of the heart.